Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. This is Asa Nilsson, life coach, international life coach, global transformation coach. I realized I never actually introduce myself when I do my videos, and I have to put them out on YouTube in order for me to download them to my website. And I have never introduced myself. So if somebody, all my followers on YouTube, when they come out there, they don't even know who I am because I never say who I am. So my name is Asa Nilsson, life coach. I'm a life coach, a global transformation specialist in Sweden. Now you know. So some inspiration this week, some things that I have been inspired by. One, do you know what overnight oats are? I have a healthy, very healthy obsession with food. I think about it, I dream about it, I fantasize about it, I plan every single meal far too far in advance, but food interests me. And I didn't used to be so interested in it when I was young, when I was a smoker, because I had no taste buds. So I didn't actually even care about anything that I ate. I only wanted to have bagels, drink hot tea, and smoke my Marlboro Light cigarettes. Those were some healthy times. It did get me through college, I'll tell you. But so this new thing that I've tried, it's called overnight oats, but I can't wait all night, of course. I have no patience for that. So when Thomas gets up in the morning, we have a breakfast together. Well, I have coffee with him while he has his breakfast. He has oatmeal. And this is like porridge, like, hot oatmeal that he has. And so when I make his oatmeal, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, bada bing, bada boom, magic, right? He puts his blueberries in there and he puts like some pumpkin seeds or something. And so I make my own. I have this little glass jar and I do the same thing. I take 1 deciliter oats, I put it in there, and I take 2 deciliters milk. And then I throw in blueberries, I cut up an apple, and I put in some raisins. And then I mix it all up, and then I put it in the refrigerator. And I put it in the refrigerator for about an hour because, 24 hours or 18 hours or 12 hours is not going to work. 1 hour is plenty for me. And I have it like simmering in its juices while I'm doing my morning meditation and I'm doing my morning reading in my Course in Miracles, which I'm now up to day 74. Actually, that is untrue. Today is the 80th day today. I have been doing a Course in Miracles for 80 days. Oh, anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So the oatmeal, it is so delicious, and I have to recommend that you try it. Like when I started this whole life coaching gig, I told you I was only going to share the most important and valuable information that you need to have a better life. And who doesn't need to know about overnight oats? Another tangent is avocado toast. What is that about? I mean, I was reading this thing today with all these recipes in it because, of course, I was thinking about the next meal. And there were 2 different statements in one menu thing about avocado toast. Now, a friend of mine, a teacher from the school I used to work at, he and I were talking one day, and he was saying, Asa, there's a theory, there's an avocado toast theory that people will pay for anything. People will pay for anything. Avocado toast is literally an avocado, so a piece of toast. You take avocado, you smash the avocado on the toast, and maybe you put some like lemon juice and some salt and pepper, and then like red pepper flakes. Now you can go to a restaurant and you can pay like $20 for this piece of toast with avocado and red pepper flakes. Now that makes me laugh. So this is the theory that people will pay for anything, like lattes. How much money this stuff costs. It's ridiculous. And I'm sorry to say, but you can probably make that at home for yourself at a fraction of the cost. Yes, I know it's much more trendy and fun to go to a restaurant and overpay for things and then overtip. But because I'm trying to be very frugal and figure out how to be better with my money, since I am in the startup phase of my business now at 20 months, I don't want to overspend on things that are unnecessary, and avocado toast would be one of them. So anyway, one of my best friends, she did make me avocado toast at her house when I was in America visiting, and I was like, this is going to be great because she's talking about it and she loves it so much. And I'm like, Didn't taste like anything to me. Sorry, Jade, I don't mean to be offensive, but it didn't taste like anything to me. Like if you throw a big old piece of chicken on there or some nice eggs or something, maybe we're talking. At least it would be something worth the money. Anyway, getting back to my overnight oats. They are absolutely delicious and I highly recommend. Just try it. Oatmeal, literally like a scoop of oatmeal, 2 scoops of milk or almond milk or soy milk or whatever it is kind of milk that you can take. And then I put in blueberries, I put in apples, like chopped apple, and some raisins. And then you just like stir it around and put it in the refrigerator, hour max. That's all you need. So delicious, and it's healthy. And I don't even put any sugar in it, which is strange, because normally I would want sugar in my hot oatmeal, but I don't need it in my cold oatmeal. I don't know what that's about, but okay, so the next thing is, I read something really inspirational that I love, and I'm going to share with you from A Course in Miracles, because like I said, I'm on day 80 now, and how has it impacted my life? How has this book impacted my life? So every morning I get up and I do my meditation, and then I do my reading in the book. And the book is it's a big book, but it's 365 lessons, right? So today is the 80th lesson, which means that it has been 80 days since I started, which I did happen to start it on January 1st. So there was a lesson that I read in, let's see, lesson number 74, which this really made me think. The actual lesson for the day was, there is no will but God's. And then inside the actual reading, then you have to kind of read what you're supposed to be doing. And it said, without illusions, conflict is impossible. I was like, oh my God, that is so deep. Without illusions, conflict is impossible. So illusions, everything that we do, everything that we experience is an illusion, right? So if we live our lives in conflict, I hate this, I don't like this person, my life sucks, my health is terrible, my family's horrible, all this dread, right? All this conflict, all this inside of your own heart and inside your own soul. If you realize that this is an illusion, then you can change it, and you don't have the conflict in your heart or your soul anymore. And these are the types of lessons that I am learning in A Course in Miracles, and to feel the shift in my body. So when I'm reading this, I really got to take it in. I'm taking it in and I'm thinking about, what does this mean to me? Without illusions, conflict is impossible. I don't want conflict in my life. I don't want to have these negative interactions with people. I don't want to hate people. I don't want to be ugly or angry or hurtful to other people. That's the old me, right? That's the young me. That was the me trying to act out and trying to figure out who I was. I'm not there anymore, and I don't want to be there ever again. And to have what happened a couple of weeks ago now in my life really made me take a look at holding grievances, holding things. What kind of grievances am I holding inside of myself? And who am I acting out towards? Always sideways, right? Because the passive-aggressive personality of, well, I'm not going to say it to that person, but I'll complain to 25,000 other people about them. Meanwhile, I could just say something to that person and actually have that face-to-face interaction, which I will do because I tried, but that person didn't respond. More passive-aggressive behavior. Anyway, so I want you to take a thought about this. Do you have passive-aggressive behaviors that you exhibit in your life? Do you hold grievances against other people and they don't even know it? Do you tell the person that you have a grievance towards that you have the grievance? Because you're never going to set yourself free if you don't actually talk to the person that you need to. Man, I'm telling you, A Course in Miracles is a miracle. I'll share another little secret with you. So this week I had to go to the dentist. I had been dreading this appointment because I had 2 anxiety attacks at a dentist's office back when I lived in North Carolina. Now, I don't know where that came from. I don't know what that was about, but it happened out of nowhere. And I swear to God, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Twice. Not just once, but twice. 2 separate times in the chair. So now when I go to the dentist, I'm like, trigger, trigger, trigger. Oh my God, bad history, bad history. Meanwhile, my entire childhood I spent in the dentist chair with this moron of a dentist who kept screwing it up. That's another note, side note, but we don't have to talk about him. I think he's dead. And anyway, so I had these fears now of going to the dentist, which, okay, it's like flying. I had a fear of flying for a while too, and I had to get over that because I knew I have to fly for the rest of my life. My family, I'm going to visit my family, of course, and I'm going to travel all over the world because I love it. It's my passion, right, to travel. So I had to deal with it. I'm like, screw it, deal with it. I love to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel. Oh my God, it's so exciting to travel. Oh my God, it's so much fun. I can't wait to get on the plane. When I get on the plane, I'm going to like just completely decompress and I'm going to go into my own Zen mode and I'm going to be like, meditation. So now I've tricked myself into believing that I really love to fly. And I do. So with the dentist now, I'm asking God for miracles, right? So I'm asking God for miracles left and right because God wants to give us miracles. So I asked God, listen, this dentist appointment could potentially get really expensive because I don't know what the problem is. I have a pain in my tooth and it feels like it goes up my cheek and maybe I have to get a root canal, maybe I have to get a crown, a new crown, whatever. So I'm like, God, I'm asking for a miracle. I need a miracle because I don't want it to cost too much and I certainly don't want to be in pain and I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid when I'm sitting in the chair, okay? So what I asked God to do was give me a miracle, make it not too expensive and not too terrible. And if I get scared, I know that you're going to be with me, so I'm going to put you in my pocket, my pants pocket. And if I get scared or a little anxious, I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and I'm going to hold your hand, God. I know I sound like a total idiot right now, but I'm not kidding you. I actually did this and it worked. The miracle occurred. So the dentist lady, she's like, you know what? I think we should do this, this, and this right now, and it's probably not going to do anything, but we'll check it out. She kind of shaved my tooth so my bite wouldn't be so hard, and she said, well, just keep an eye on it. If it gets worse, you just have to do root canal. Worst case scenario, root canal later. But the charge was like less than $80. So I did get a little nervous at one point, and I put my hand in my pocket, and I was going like this in my pocket, going like, God, you got me here, you with me? And don't you know, the feeling just came over me like, I'm fine. I'm safe. I got God. I got God on my side. I got God in my pocket. He's taking care of me. So I wanted to share that with you because you know what? God does want us to have miracles and he wants to give us miracles and all we have to do is ask for them. Ask. Ask and you shall receive, my dear. Ask and you shall receive. So that made me happy and I wanted to share that with you. So if you've got things in your life that you're holding grievances against, people you're holding grievances against, let it go. Let it go. Let God, seriously, ask for guidance and stop holding things against people with the people who don't even know you're holding it against them. It's a cancer. It really is. It's only affecting us and we need to let ourselves go free. Yeah? And we need to forgive ourselves and forgive them because, you know, ultimately, we're all one, and what is the point of holding a grievance against somebody? Because really, all we're doing is holding a grievance against ourselves. If we have it towards somebody, we have it towards us, right? We're looking in mirrors. These are all reflections. So love yourself, and if you need some help loving you, call me. I coach you. I coach you. I get you there. I get you there bit by bit, truth by truth. We'll get you there. And I can also help you to sort out the grievances and see how maybe we can try some different things, some different tactics, okay? Yes, so with that, I'm signing off now. Asa Nilsson, life coach, global world changer, life coach, international woman of mystery, signing off. And I hope you have a really, really, really nice weekend. And we've got a birthday celebration and one of our absolute best friends coming in for the weekend. So looking forward to that. So much to look forward to. Yeah, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. God, so much good stuff happening and it keeps getting better. Take care. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.